you've obviously had big games in NFL basketball with, conference division title at stake and all the Heisman talks around Keenan and a short week Thanksgiving. How do you kind of manage all that goes into this week in this game?
Well, we got to be really detailed in our preparation and just everything we do, just making sure reps, who's getting them, where we're practicing, how we're practicing. I mean, we got everything, when we eat, how long we eat, sleep. I mean, just everything's got to be myopic in our preparation. And that's what we're trying to do, from travel, on the plane, on the bus, times we're doing stuff. And hopefully it's good enough, but we got to make sure that our plan is really detailed.
And the short week, I know you talked about it earlier, how does that kind of impact what you do?
Well, we've tried to change up our practice a little bit. We got to get ready for a physical game, but it's, we're 10 weeks in. We got to be smart how long we practice. A big part of it is recovery. So we try to take all of that into account, amount of reps the guys are getting. But it is what it is. We got a short week. We're traveling back across the country, and Houston doesn't care that we got to get back there. We got to be ready to go. In fact, I'm sure they're glad we're going back there.
Coach, start of the year, the goals, Commander-in-Chief beat Army, and this year was the conference championship. I haven't heard a lot about beat Army and the Commander-in-Chiefs in the last 3 or 4 weeks because of the conference championship. Is that happening internally with you guys? Are you still talking about it, or are you so focused on the conference that's all you're talking about?
No, it's what they say every week is 1-0. I mean, Keenan and Bernie say it every week. It's 1-0. Take care of that game in hand. When we played Air Force, all of our focus was on Air Force. When we moved on with Notre Dame, all of our focus was on Notre Dame. Then in Memphis and SMU, whoever we played, Tulsa. And all of our focus now is on Houston. And this deal, if we start having one eye here and one eye in another place, you're going to get punched between the eyes. So we got to make sure that all of our focus is on Houston.
A lot of teams talk about that. Sometimes it becomes lip service. You guys seem to have mastered it. Is that maybe part because of also the academy life and what they go through every day, the regimentation of it? And literally every day is a new day you have to focus on.
I'm sure it probably has something to do with it, but really it has something to do with those two guys right there, Bernie and Keenan. I mean, there's the way they've approached it, very businesslike, very professional in their preparation. And because of them and the standard that they've set, it's been easy for other guys to follow.
I was going to ask you a couple other quick things. Why did you decide to go with Gavin Jernigan kickoffs on Saturday?
We just felt like we needed to get, we weren't getting the ball where we needed to. We wondered if maybe doing both was taken away from his kickoffs.
Mm-hmm.
And so we wanted to, get the ball deeper and get it where we wanted. And, told Grebe, the ball wasn't going where we wanted. And, fortunately, we gave Gavin a chance, and it wasn't going where we wanted either.
Well, you put it out of bounds.
So, yeah, that's definitely not what we wanted. It's a great kid, but, we're back to Austin.
So Austin's going to handle it again?
Yeah, he handled the last couple of kicks anyway.
Okay. And then the other thing I've been meaning to ask you is, do you put 2 punt returners back on occasion? You don't do it every time. What is the philosophy behind that?
Make them work on it. Just different things for those guys to work out. We've got 2 returners, 1 returners. They're trying to scheme us if we have 2 returners, if they're going to do a fake. They don't know if we're going to have 1 or 2. And just different things for guys to prepare for.
Okay.
Thanks, Ken. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hi, Keenan.
Keenan, how are you?
Good.
With Ken, with short week, obviously, what's at stake this weekend, and then obviously the holiday too, all of them kind of going together. How do you kind of manage all the stuff leading up to the game?
Fortunately, it's not our first time playing during the holiday week. We had the game last year on Friday. Just really focusing on recovery, trying to get our legs back. We got one less day preparation, so we got to really be detailed and focused when we have opportunities, and take advantage of it and make the most of it.
In the short week, how does that kind of impact what you do? I mean, does it change? How much does it change the preparation?
I don't think it changes. It just kind of intensifies. It's not necessarily from a rep standpoint, but just from really having to stress the details a lot more than we obviously make a big deal out of it. But we really got to pay attention to it now. We don't have that extra day. I think more than anything, it's on the body. The body's in a rhythm. Saturdays being the day when you got to go, but now it's Friday, so you got to really pay attention to it, hydrate early in the week, and just get training as much as possible.
There's some Heisman buzz around you now. I don't know if you zone that stuff out or kind of where do you?
I got rid of Twitter and Facebook on my phone, so I don't have to be exposed to that. I'm grateful for it. But we just got to keep winning, and I'm concerned about getting others.
Would it mean a lot to you to be invited to New York for the ceremony?
Absolutely. I think it would be huge for not just me, but my family, Navy football program. But that's definitely on the back burner right now.
Well, obviously, to be in the conversation for the Heisman, the team has to win. It's your teammates that are helping propel you into that talk.
Definitely.
With the success.
I think that award is a teammate award. I mean, if you look at all the people that have won, their teams have been successful. So, they wouldn't be on that stage if it wasn't for the guys around them.
Keenan, it's about leadership, but when you talk about the Navy especially, this is a whole team of leaders, isn't it?
Definitely, you look at across the board, everybody's getting groomed to be a leader someday and be in charge of sailors and Marines' lives. I think our seniors do a great job of being leaders. Me and Bernie are kind of the spokespersons, being the captains. We talk to Coach Nehemiah and etc. But we got other seniors, guys like Chris Swain, Joey Gaston, Blaze Ryder, E.K. Benz. I mean, the list is long of leaders that really take charge in the locker room and have bought into what we want to do as a team and have kind of spread that throughout our entire team.
And considering what you are going to give your life to do over the next couple of years, I mean, and the events going on in the world right now, do you feel any extra attention, any extra role?
We're definitely aware of, the recent events. A lot of us take classes that really focus on what's going on around in the world, so we're very aware. But, at the same time, you only can focus on what you can control. Obviously, in a few months, that'll be my world. At the same time, for the younger guys, that's nothing they can do about it right now, but continue to prepare themselves both academically and also as leaders.
Thanks, Keenan. Hey, tell me about this team. I mean, you guys have had a heck of a season so far. I mean, what makes the difference with this team?
We just bond together. We all love each other and we play for one another, and the people together for us. And we really take that into account when we go out on the field every Sunday.
They always say leadership makes a football team, but this is not just a football team. This is Navy. Would you call this a team of leaders?
Yes, it's definitely a team leader. We got Keenan and Bernie. They do a great job getting us together, getting young people together to do good on scout team, and we got the season rolling, so hopefully it keeps going.
When you talk about what's coming up the next couple of weeks, and if you win, you go on to the AAC championship. I mean, how do you look at this? Do you look at it in a broad perspective, or do you take it one step at a time?
We take it one step at a time. Our motto is 1-0. Each week is a new season. It's a playoff game, and we just focus on the team that week and just keep going.
Yeah. Anything you're looking forward to coming up in Houston? Anything in particular?
I'm just looking forward to go out there and give it my best and see what we can do.
Yeah. And the last thing I want to ask you is, there's a lot going on in the world right now, and you guys are not just a football team, but you're midshipmen. Do you look at the world any differently than maybe a typical college football player would?
Yeah, definitely. We really pay attention to the military presence in the Middle East and throughout the world. And we watch the news and we know what's going on. So we think about stuff like that.
But right now, Friday, ready?
Friday, yeah, Houston, just ready for the game.
Good luck. Thank you very much.
Thank you.